and close the casket. Thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting.
Haven't done a car review in a while. Hey, yo. Wait, what? Car review in a while? Hey, yo. What's up, it's your boy Paulie. Welcome back to the channel. You could tell by the title exactly what we're getting into today. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of talking. Listen to me. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of talking. As you can see, we're in the car. This is not what we usually do, but the Ladder Gang studio right now is packed up because I am in the process of moving. If you want to know more about that, go down to the first link in the description. Go follow my vlog channel. I'm vlogging that whole process of moving, and I'm going to have a studio, and it's a bunch of different stuff. I don't want to get into it now because I just want y'all to see the process if that's something you want to see. But we are in the car right now because the grind don't stop. And I already put on Instagram, I said, listen, I'm not going to be doing reactions. I'm not going to be doing reviews till October. But listen, the grind don't stop. So here we are right now. You can tell by the title. This right here is Etc Sai. He said, yo, bro. He said, I got something special dropping in October, but I need you to listen to this now. The name of this track is called Dean's Story. We're going to get into it right now. We're going to see what it's here for. Listen, anything that hasn't been released and you want to send it to me and you want to get a reaction or review on the channel, you want it to drop early over here exclusively, send it my way. Listen, that's what I like to get into. Hope y'all can hear that.
My murder story, my murder story, it's my murder story. Don't wanna bone me, my police on me, I'm gon' do you dirty.
Okay.
We gon' make it here, we want y'all suffering. Heard y'all niggas got one body, so it boosts y'all confidence. All my killers deserve Nike checks because they too legit. Saw that redeem in the traffic, little bitch, I flipped your whip. Next month I found this grave, I whip my dick, I took a piss. Major niggas call it quits.
He talking heavy.
Turned you to a Vic. ETC, even the counter, you can't leave it no more. Shout out Kobe when you check the score, it's 8 to 24. Lost a couple niggas in battle.
Like to play on words.
Hit your man with that heat, that nigga stop and drop and roll. Couldn't even shoot back cause he left home without his pole. Mama screaming in the back, she couldn't handle it.
You hear in the background? You hear the detail?
But his brains was in the car. They say who slumped that bull phone calls Paul. Said he was beating on his mouth, so he had to knock that fuck off. Thought that shit was sweet, but I'm getting back, so that nigga life it cost. Now it's over with. My murder story, it's my murder story, my murder story.
Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to run it back. I'm gonna definitely have to run this back because it's called Dean's Story, and I'm thinking it was good. I didn't really get the story part. I'm thinking he going like Tee Grizzley, he be telling stories, like it's like full out story mode. That's what I was kind of thinking this was gonna be. And maybe I missed it. I was listening. I definitely feel like I was listening. I was listening more to the melodic sound that he was doing, and I was rocking with that. And I'm like, okay, I'm listening. And then it got to the end, and I'm like, wait a minute, was this a story? And maybe it's called Dean's Story for another reason. Maybe it's not called Dean's Story because it's actually a story. But in my head, initially, I was thinking it's gonna be story based, where it's like some kind of timeline. And I think I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of guessing. Let me just run it back and really see. It's a couple things that I know for sure that I really did like in this. I'll say that at the end. And let me just run this back and we're going to listen to it one more time. I love the instrumental choice every time. Every single time, I love the instrumental choice.
My murder story, my murder story, it's my murder story.
I like that.
My police on me, I'm gon' do you dirty.
I like that.
We gon' make it here, we want y'all suffering.
Okay.
Heard y'all niggas got one body, so it boosts y'all confidence. All my killers deserve Nike checks because they too legit. Saw that red demon in traffic, little bitch, I flipped the whip. Next month I found this grave, I whipped my dick, I took a piss. Mention niggas call me boys, cause we turned you to a Vic. ETC in the counter, you can't even it no more. Shout out Kobe when you check the score, he's 8 to 24. Lost a couple niggas in battle, but that shit was part of war. Hit your man with that heat, that nigga stop and drop and roll. Couldn't even shoot back cause he left home without his pole. She couldn't handle it no more. She saw bloody wind, but his brains was in the car. They say who slumped that boy phone calls Paul. Said he was beating on his mouth, so he had to knock that fuck off. Thought that shit was sweet, but I'm getting back, so that nigga life it cost. But now it's over with.
Now I'll say two things. I get it's loosely story based. There is a very loose timeline that he's going off of, so I get it. It now makes more sense. If you're not really listening, you're gonna be like, well, that's not really a story. You know, that's more just it's a couple concepts he's touching on. Still not quite sure why it's called Dean's Story. I really would like some background on how the name of this song came about. Again, I really rock with the melodic sound. This is not drill music, but you know what I mean, he talking that talk. And I'm okay. Listen, you can talk your talk. So you can send me music where you talking your talk. Listen, he has such a diverse catalog that I wouldn't even knock him for anything where it's like, dang, bro, you talking about that? Listen, it is what it is. Because we like to hear that too. Don't make yourself an artist where you can only do that. And again, if you don't know, he doesn't only do that. We could pull up 4 or 5 different tracks where he's definitely switching it up. It's something about that melodic sound and talking that talk at the same time that's always gonna make me say, like that's like something about the way that goes together. I'm rocking with it. That's sometimes what I want to hear. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes that's what I want to hear, and everybody can't do that. If you're gonna go melodic, you might have to go more pain music sometimes. But he's like, it's like drill talk, melodic sound. Now, what I noticed he didn't do his signature thing that he usually does. I just noticed he didn't do the signature thing that he usually does in almost all of his songs. And that kind of threw me off too, which you don't have to put yourself in a box and make sure you do something every single time. You could go tracks and not do it. Now, are people gonna say, well, oh, he didn't do that one thing? They might say that. Cause look, I'm saying it right now, but it doesn't mean that you have to. You do not have to put yourself in a box and be like, dang man, this song don't fit that for me right here to do this. But people are expecting me to do it. So the fact that you didn't do it, or I didn't catch it, maybe he did it and I didn't catch it, that's okay. But I did notice that it was a little bit different. Again, this artist right here, he has a couple different styles that he goes to and he mixes and matches and he puts it together and he makes it very original for him. This is my favorite song from him so far. Would this be top 5? I would say no, not top 5, but it does not make it not a good song. For me, Etc Sai, it's going to be hard pressed. He's going to have to come with a totally different style and setup for me to say, I don't like what you're doing. And even then, depending on what he decides to switch to, I might rock with that as well because I like the sound. I am going to run this back. I'm going to give it one last listen and then we're going to call it here. But I'm really interested to see what the backstory is to this song and even just the thought process when creating this song right here. Again, this is unreleased. This is not out yet. This is the only place you can find this is right here on this channel. He has something dropping. I don't know if he actually told anybody yet, but he has something special dropping in October. So I don't want to spoil that if I'm not supposed to, but just know this is a part of it and this is not out yet. Let me know what you think right now in the comment section. Is this a banger? If you've listened to other Etc Sai tracks, is this your favorite one? Is this your least favorite one? How would you rank them? I'm gonna stop talking, play it back one more time because that's what I want to do. Him saying murder story makes me think that the song should be called Murder Story versus Dean's Story. That's why I want to know the backstory of how it was named. How did you come up with that name? Because Murder Story might be a little OD though to call the track Murder Story. So I get that. You show confidence. He talking, yo, he wild. Shout out Kobe when you check the score, he's 8 to 24. Lost a couple
Couple niggas in battle, but that shit was part of war.
Go.
Catch a man with that heat, that nigga stop and drop and roll.
Go.
Couldn't even shoot back cause he left home without
That is
his
pole. Cannot leave without your pole, bro. And that's the touches that he puts in his music. Listen to everything. Go. Go. Over with. I like that. I like that at the end. It's over. Ooh. I feel like I didn't catch that the first or second time. Very unique sound. You wanna know what I think it kind of is too? I felt like I know what's missing. I know what I feel like is missing. I feel like it's supposed to be a second part to it, and it's not there. And maybe it's not supposed to be. Maybe this is supposed to be the kind of track where this is one part and it goes into another part and it goes into another part on multiple different tracks. But it feels like that's what's missing, and I feel like I was not doing this justice. I'm like, I do like it. I rock with it. It's not classic Etc Sai, but I'm rocking with it. But I feel like it should be something else, a second verse or something in that ending part. How long is this? A 2-minute and 21-second song. I feel like this should have one more piece at the end. A verse, a semi-verse, 16 bars, rapping, or you stay with the melodic sound. I know he's very, very confident when he goes from the singing into the rapping, even sometimes back into the singing. That would not be a stretch of something to do. And for the fact that he didn't do that, it's not taking anything away from the song, but it threw me off a little bit because I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, I can't say I don't like it, but it did feel a little bit off. But that's because he has in the past a lot of times had like an extra piece on there, or he'll go into a different bag on the same track. And again, for me, that makes it super unique, but doesn't mean that this is not unique as well, because his style in general is just a unique style. So kind of no matter what he does is gonna be on the more unique side, but that's what threw me off. So again, I rock with the track. Is it my absolute favorite compared to all the other ones? I'm not gonna say it's my absolute favorite, but to have all hits, no misses, it has to be in some kind of order, because you could have a hit, but all the hits are not gonna line up exactly the same. I would consider this a hit still, definitely not a miss. He would have to do something super left field that I'm just not rocking with for it to be a miss, and he did not do that in this track. But let me know what y'all think right now in the comment section. That's the end of this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. I love y'all so much. See y'all next time.
My murder story, my murder story. It's my murder story. Oh, don't run up on me. My pole is on me. I'm gon' do you dirty. Come with it, we gon' make it here. We want y'all suffering. Heard y'all niggas got one body, so it boosts y'all confidence. All my killers deserve Nike checks because they too legit. Saw that red demon in traffic, little bitch. I flipped your whip. Next.